Hey, what's up there? Thanks for being here today. Another live stream coming at you. These live streams, I design floor plans because it's what I do for a living. Sometimes I even cheat and secretly use client drawings during the live stream just to share the process with you. So this is my real actual process for what I do to create a floor plan from scratch. And I like to share it with you because I think it's fun and I enjoy the process of home design. So if you do too, stick around. Today, what are we drawing? We are drawing a row townhome. I'm going to get into the details of row townhomes. They're interesting in design because typically you're almost picking a footprint before you pick lot size. Like they're really closely involved because usually you get a parcel and you can really dictate your lot size based on the types of units you want to put in there. Like it's developed together as it's designed. It's a little bit unique compared to single family where they'll just say, hey, all the lots are going to be 80 feet or 100 feet or whatever. Row townhomes, you can kind of dial it in a little bit more before you decide lot sizes. I want at least 3 beds. This will be 2, maybe 3 stories even. As we play around with it, we'll see. Drive under garage. The site may dictate this, so the garage will be in the basement, and then a main little foyer area, and then you'll walk up, and your main floor will be all like above the garage level. So it's kind of like a reverse walkout, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, screen issues. Okay, let's get some screens set up, and I will get rocking here for you. Okay, let me hide this first. All right, let's do that one. Let's do this one. Hey. Okay, now we can get into AutoCAD. All right, YouTube is telling me my current bitrate is something or other. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so for townhomes, I've seen anything from 20 feet wide to like 32. And that's a pretty big variation. With 20 feet wide, as I'm sure you're about to guess, you really only have room for a garage. So if it's going to be 20 feet wide, you really need like your front entry and your garage entry to be on opposite sides of the house. So like an alley loaded plan or something. This is not going to be that, so I'm not going to do 20 foot wide. Also 20 feet, I know it's townhomes and you're kind of getting tight on all the square footages, so you don't want to like waste square footage, but 20 feet is tight for a garage. So, but let's just draw a garage here. I'm actually thinking I'll go 26 feet with these units, maybe 28. That feels like the sweet spot for me as far as townhomes go, because you can get the garage and a foyer in there, and you don't really have to apologize for the size of either. Let's see here. That would be offset a little bit more. So these demising walls will be a little bit thicker because you need airspace and extra drywall between them for fire code. And then states handle that a little bit differently. So like if you're designing something like this, make sure and check you know what you're doing. With townhomes, that can get tricky. So this right now, 26 feet wide. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go 28 for these. I know that's getting to be on the big side, but I think it will work. Okay. And then let's show a little porch there. All right, what I was thinking is doing kitchen or an area like that on one side here, and then your dining and great room to the front, with maybe even like a flat roof patio over that garage, which means we need stairs out of the way. That's why I'm thinking through all that. let's get some of these dash lines in here. So like maybe that's the dash line and that's the patio sitting over the garage. Let's get some text as well. And this would be porch. Porch. Sorry, there we go. I'm part Czechoslovakian, so I can spell it like that, maybe. I don't even know if they use a lot of J's. And it seems like an Eastern European thing, though. Coffee break. Chill morning. Cloudy day out here in Valparaiso, Indiana. So, figured it's a good day for some coffee and some chill music. Okay, so with a townhome like this, I don't even know how big, like how deep we want the units yet, right? So I'm going to actually jump to the second floor and try and figure that out first. Ooh, you know what would be cool is if we came out a couple feet with the front of the garage here and the porch sat on those. Oh, this needs to move. Oops. Let's get my door layer. That line. I usually do doors in green. Don't know why. That's the way I was taught. I guess that's why. I know exactly why. Spoiler alert. Okay. So if the garage, I can delete this one now. So this is our lower level. And this is the kitchen area. I think we can even build out over that porch, right? That could be kind of cool. Might lead to like a neat little elevation thing too. All right, so we have an 8-foot patio. That's a pretty good size, like grill deck, maybe like grill deck plus. You know, you can fit some chairs out there. Small table for 4. Small round table. Where's my small round table? This one. 42-inch round. That'll fit out there. Then you know you have your grill over here, a couple chairs. That would work. Well, let's think through this. This is living. Kitchen backs up to this wall. For kitchen spacing, I usually drop it in smaller homes like this. Because I'm going to be, I don't know, I don't want to be above like 2,500 square feet on these main 2 floors. So I usually drop island spacing and like walkway spacing to 42 inches for a lot of these. I feel like it just works out better. Also, structurally, I think what works best is to do floor trusses in this. Let's talk about that for a second. Because with floor trusses, I can clear span from sidewall to sidewall. And so I don't really need to mess with any bearing points in between these little areas. Okay. I think you could do... Let's grab some furniture again to kind of show this. Because I think you could do your kitchenette area there. This would be like a pretty cool, nice open floor plan. And living there. What's the distance here? 5 feet. Maybe let's make that 7. That's a good spot for pantry, although that might end up being hallway depending on where we put our stairs. Or closets, storage, mechanicals even. Although we got a basement, we could do mechanicals in the basement. Oh goodness, I forget this every week. I always mean to put a clock up. What are we? Let's say 10 minutes into design. So we'll go down to 50 minutes of this bad boy. All right. Oops. Okay. I'm trying to do these in an hour. Sorry, everybody. My apologies. There we go. Clock. Ludwig says you should always throw a clock up no matter what you're doing. So, I actually do kind of. I started to watch Ludwig streams just because, I don't know, I'm getting into streaming and he's really good at it. So I'm like, hey, let's see what the streaming thing's about. And then I kept watching because I enjoyed them. So I'm a Ludbud. Actually, not technically a Ludbug. I think those are for people that actually donate. So I just watch. I don't know. Maybe that makes me the worst kind. But hey, here we are. Okay. So now, at this point in the floor plan, I always work like through point of most urgency, right? Like, if we don't figure it out, what's going to break the floor plan the most? And right now for me, that's the stairs. So this is not enough room to put the hallway right here and do a full staircase up from the basement. Also, we need to plan through where those stairs will sit in the basement. Because, like, let's see here. I don't love the idea of those being super far from the foyer, because then you've got to finish. So if this is your stairs in the basement, look at all this area you've got to finish. You know, finish this hallway, and then this and that over there. You wouldn't do a giant angled wall, but you get the point. Like, you have that giant hallway going into that area there. Maybe not the most optimal for finishing the basement. And just like overall flow of the plan. What if they were here in the basement? Where does that put them upstairs? Just a straight run, straight shot staircase. I usually show 10.5 inches for tread. That is all local codes too. Make sure and check. I'll probably need like 17 rises. 7, 8, that's 16. 4 floor trusses. You need a couple more risers going up. Okay. So I put them right there. It ends up being right there. Let's copy that over and just see what happens. I feel like it would work better if they sat like right there. Or maybe we could even bring that in a foot. That would probably make the basement work. So you'd enter here. You could still do your pantry or closet on this side. We need to flesh out the rest of the plan though. But I'm liking this layout so far. I'm going to constrain myself to like less than 70 feet deep on these. I don't want to go crazy with it. I mean, that ends up being a pretty big... Let's try 60 actually. Let's just see what 60 gets us. Digging the tunes today. I think I got enough room for a bedroom up here. And a couple upstairs. Okay. Thinking through, computing. And then that's 60 feet deep, so I've got some room to play if we need to. Let's say this is main landing area. What does like a 13 by 13 bedroom look like? It gives you a lot of space. Good amount. Yeah. It's a really good amount of space, actually. You could do 2 bedrooms on this level even. Or a bed and an office. I don't even know that you need that much, though. So let's see here. Let's get some text in. Let's say one of these is bedroom. We'll do this side as bedroom. Seems easier to get to. And then this is bath / walk-in. Okay. So reminder with a townhome, these are demising walls, right? So you don't get any natural light. So you're going to need all your light either forward or backward. Which means this really isn't a great space for like a cute little office or something, you know? Maybe let's just make that bedroom bigger. So what I was thinking here was you'd have a hallway all the way around the stairs. I know that's a little bit of a wasted space, but... Oh, we need a powder room on this level too. Okay. And probably laundry. Oh yeah, when we get done with it, that's going to all be chopped up. So you could do a desk here on the end. Just a little built-in. It's not going to get a ton of natural light, but it might be a little bit private, or, you know, it's just a drop zone or whatever. And then this could still be pantry or storage for the kitchen. I was tempted to just make this all a straight shot kitchen, but appliances work out not as good that way. Because here you can do range on this wall, and sink in the island and do fridge over here, which I like that better. And then keep a window off the front here, because you might need one over that front porch just to keep it looking nice. You know? So let's chop up this area some. I'm going to do 44 inches. Actually, I think you'll want to do like laundry there. Because then your hallway isn't staring straight into the living area. It feels a little more private. I can spell, I promise. Okay. Laundry there, then a hall to the bedroom is there. You could do powder somewhere in here. Well, you got a lot of room for bath and all that. See what size that bedroom. 13.5 by 12.4. Oh, I want to go a little bigger than that. Let's inverse this laundry. That was 6 by 7. Let's do 7 by 6. Make that bedroom a little bit bigger. 14 by 13. 14.5 by 13.4. That's feeling better now. So if we got a king bed on that bed wall. So as you're stacking these units, we're probably thinking like this, right? So you've actually got a good buffer zone of cabinetry and pantry, and then your bathroom isn't backing up to sleeping areas, which might be kind of nice. Yeah. Okay. So let's see weeby what the rest of this does. Okay, so then this can be powder. We'll do this as like drop zone. Okay, so stairs going up here, and then you're going down to the garage there. Where do those sit in the basement again? Not bad. Okay. I can live with that. Yeah, that basement area finishes out a little cleaner then. You can do the same thing, like a bench or something on that wall. You know, really cool built-in or whatever. And then Depends on how much you want to finish, but this could be mudroom, this could be mechanicals. Speaking of mechanicals, we also need a chase, but because we're doing floor trusses, you only need to chase up to the second floor, not through the second floor to the attic, because I can do all my duct work between the first and second floor here with those floor trusses. So that helps us a lot. Maybe, let's see, how big is this powder? 5 by 6. Maybe the chase is just right there. Seems like a good spot for mechanicals too. Because then this can be mechanical room. Oops. Now that can be mechanical room in the basement. Mech. And then let's copy that back wall down. I'm actually liking where this plan's going. Ooh, okay, cool. So then if this is like, you got two things to think through here. Sometimes the sites are sloping, which is why you need the garage forward, right? So the reverse walkout. So this is actually underground, this back wall, which is fine. If it is, you could always do an egress window well or something in there to carve out another bedroom and an office. You got a cool space for a bonus room. Ooh, no. We're going to flip the mech room to like the middle of the house. That way, if you need to carve a hallway back here, you can. Yeah, mech is tough. Because what is good for mechanicals is bad for living. You want your mechanicals as close to dead center as possible. Actually, looking at this now, I think mechanicals probably wouldn't appreciate that they're being have to run around the stairs. That's always annoying, to run around the stairs. So maybe it would be better to put the mechanical room here. Though, like, to get back to this bonus room and stuff, you have to finish all this. No, it's probably best to do mechanical room on this side. What does it look like if we just do the chase there? Does that give us enough room to turn around and stuff? Yeah, it does. Cool. I might do the chase there. Call it a day. That's so. They're always going to tell you, like, you never want the mechanical shoved to one side. But I think this works because then you can do your trunk line avoids the stairs. You can do your main trunk line through there and feed. And it's still pretty centrally located. Like, this isn't a giant footprint. And also this keeps all the, like, it could be right off your mudroom in the basement. You know, then that sits there. Just a lot cleaner. Because then if you want to finish this, you can do big bonus room here and do an egress window well or something. Or if this is all above grade, you're fine then, you know, like you got a lot of options there. Okay. I'm like that. You probably also don't need that big of a mechanical chase. I bet you could carve out some built-ins or something, but I'm not going to do that right now. I still want to get to SketchUp on this. See how this looks. Okay, this will all be hall. And then most likely I would jog this one way or another. Just for aesthetics. I don't know. You don't need to. It depends on the level of like finish you're wanting for this building, you know. But I like to do it. Add some character to it. And we're taking out square footage too. I don't think in this type of place you need a bathtub. Let's see here. Is this enough to do shower and a toilet compartment on the same wall? It is. Bingo bango. Okay. Oops. Deleted too much there. Okay. So let's do the toilet compartment right in here. If you're watching along, feel free to drop thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you want to see from this plan. 6'3.5". Yeah, that's a nice custom tile walk-in shower now. That's sweet. Let's show a 72-inch vanity. You could even go bigger with the vanity. That's an 8-foot vanity. Boom. And you get a nice walk-in closet on a townhome. Also, I don't think we're too much square footage. One issue here, though, you might need to account for is like, it gets really hard to put windows on that wall, you know? So maybe you do, I'm not going to get to this level of detail, but maybe you do some dummy framing here. You know, bring that in so that you can center a window in that toilet compartment. Or do a window in both the shower and the toilet. I think either of those would work. This shower is 6x42. I actually just recently heard from one of my builders that you can get prefab shower bases that size, which is awesome because it's a lot cheaper to do a prefab shower base, and honestly a lot less issues. Tile shower floors have can have, not all the time, but can have problematic areas in them. Let's grab a sinkable icon. Dang, I actually really like how this turned out. Could even bring this forward. Oh wait, the mechanicals aren't here anymore either. The closet's even bigger. Yeah, I think I do bring that forward just to make the closet bigger. Do dual-sided shelving in there. And you're not really losing much in the bathroom. Got a little wasted sliver, but I think it's worth it. I dig that. All right, we got to work upstairs too. Okay. I'm not showing windows and doors into each of these rooms, but I think you understand, you know, door into the powder. Y'all are smart. Y'all get it. I do want to show like a big quad door or something on the front here. Oops. There we go. That's a big 12-footer 4-panel. Okay. Now for the upstairs. Because what I could do, so what I'm thinking through now, the reason I drew that line, is you do a loft over the kitchen area and just leave all this open to below. You'd have a similar configuration. I think I'm gonna. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Full wall there. Open rail. Stairs are going down on this end. So you're landing up here. And let's see. Probably a couple even-sized bedrooms. People really like when their kids' bedrooms are the same size. Did you know that? That's something I've learned over the years. I've revised. You'd be surprised at how many plans I've been asked to revise simply because the kids' bedrooms were separate sizes. I mean, if you've had siblings, you get it. I don't need to explain it to any of you. But it's just something I wasn't expecting getting into this as a career. You know? All right, let's see about closets. We could probably do reach-in closets for both of these because I still need room for a bathroom up there. Yeah, that works because then we can do this. Bring this wall back. I'll actually cut that one short. And then this will be our little entrance alcove to those two bedrooms. I can even cut that a little shorter. All right, now to get a bathroom in there. Again, I don't need the mechanical chase up here. So maybe the bathroom just sits right there. Enough room? Oh yeah. We're golden. Sweet. Let's see here. How big is that bathroom? 9.5 by 5. I think that's doable. Again, that's a good size. I mean, for a townhome, that is a very good size kids' bathroom. I got nothing to apologize for here. Oh, you're probably not going to get double bowl, though, in there, are you? Shoot. Now I am going to be apologizing. Let's see, how much more space do we need for double bowl? We need about 14 inches. What if this came over a couple feet? We could do the bathroom over here. Just leave all this as two-story open. That would feel huge, though. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I really like the idea of this overlook. It's kind of jamming us up, though. How big are these bedrooms? 13.2 by 12. This is what we got. I mean, we probably have a couple more treads in this first floor, so maybe we can chop some of those off. You know, we'd have head clearance going in there. Oops. Does this work? Just shy. Although this line is arbitrary. Could always drag this out. Another 3.5 inches. Now it works. Maybe if those walls align too, that might feel a little cleaner. This wouldn't be here though. So then, yeah, let's put the bathroom just right there. Oh, we could even do a divided bath now. All right. Oh, now we got room for walk-in closets and all sorts of stuff. Again, because this is trusses, I don't need any of these as bearing roof. Trusses will probably clear span front to back there. Let me clean up this bath, and then we'll get to the exterior. I do want to show you all that as well. You know, divided bath, the pocket door in between or something. Yeah, you got big walk-in closets you can do there. Each of those bedrooms gets a foot bigger. Oh yeah, and then that's a hall linen closet right there. You got walk-in and walk-in here. Probably align those. You know. So you got your little work loft. Do like a built-in bench and a table there. You can play board games up there. Yes, every floor plan gets back to board games with me. Bed 3, bed 2. Those are both good size. Should fit a queen bed just fine. Also, they have really nice and clean bed walls, which I really like. So as you're entering, you're looking at the bed, which is pleasant. And the bed isn't blocking any windows or anything. Getting into the closets is nice and clean there. So, yeah, I like how those turned out. We'll do this as open below. Okay. All right, let's we'll start to draw this in SketchUp. 22 by 4 feet and 6 and 10. All right, so 6 feet, 10 feet. And that porch was 5. Oh yeah, it should just be half that. Those blocks were 24 by 48. Oh, we got a little straggler line there. We don't need that person. And then let's check the AutoCAD. How deep was this? I'm just going to show a flat. It was only 60. Dang. All right, I'm liking this design a lot. I'll go back and check the square footage towards the end if I remember. If I don't remember, yell at me in the chat. I'm going to forget. Guaranteed it. Okay. So, do 9-foot basement and then, you know, 18-inch to 24-inch floor truss puts us at like, just say 10'8" for that first floor. And then we'll do another 10'8" for the second floor. Delete some of these extra lines that sprang up out of nowhere. Although I think I did floor area here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and then so top of second floor. I mean, we'd roughly be like 8 feet up from there. Yeah, okay. That works. $18. Then let's push pull this 6. What does it look like if we go kind of modernish with it? Just my favorite style to do right now. It's gonna be expensive. I'm going to show this to one of my builder clients, and they're going to be like, oh, can you make it more craftsman for me? I'm going to be like, fine. But you know what? My live stream, my rules. So, at least for the time being, we can all pretend that it was super cool and hip and with it. And then I'll change it later. Oh, so I did an 812 here. I can just feel it's going to be too much main roof. So we're going to swap it out for a 612. Nope. Goodness. Sketchup. Delete a little, delete a lot. Alrighty. We're back on track. 612 roof. Oh, like I said, delete a little, delete a lot. 1212 main front pitch there. Let's flush the floor, so we're probably coming down like 10 inches for the deck there. This music is cheerful. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's show the eaves on the front of this gable. Oh, just want that flush with that face. Come back, delete these lines. Okay, we'll need a big chunky column here. Holding up that floor. Actually, probably want to do a header here too. So reason I'm showing this header, I like to do stuff like this to imply structure. I mean, it might actually be structural too, but it helps the feel that it's big and real when it's the structural components look like they should be there and not like floating. All right, let's get a garage door on here. Little windows, explode this, delete this one. And then that garage door, we're gonna color it, you guessed it, black. Just a really big black cake right now, so. Oh, wait. I don't usually go like all the way to zero light though to do a black. I'm usually at like whatchamacallit, like a charcoal gray. I feel like that pops better in renderings and stuff. All right, and then we're gonna actually take the model and cover everything else that color too. We're gonna make our quad door here. I'm doing 4 foot by 3 foot panels. Oops. And then we'll copy those up for our windows above. Except I need to make those unique, because those will not be 8 footers anymore. I can do 6 footers. Okay, cool. Move all that back. All right. Now we're at the point where I have to decide if I hate it or don't hate it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hating this one. kind of like it even. So, you can start to see forms at this stage, right? You should be able to like see and feel what it's going to look like. And then if we copy this over, start to feel what our like row townhomes would look like. Kind of like those. Got some separation there for those patios. All right, we'll come back and delete these. We'll just work on one for right now. But I'm going to make a little... I should have this pre-saved. But I'm going to make a little null post. And I will then make into a group. Copy that around. And then I'm going to color those to match our charcoal gray. And I'm gonna explode this model. I want to work on that some more. So because I made this a group, they're now really light and breezy to edit, and it's not changing all of them. So I just needed rectangular prisms to edit and make like the top rail. And then I'll copy that down for the bottom rail. Bring that up 3 inches. Oh, wrong way. Okay, and then I'm actually going to make this into our horizontal rail too. And you know what? This is one of those things where I'm kind of mimicking a cable railing here. But you don't need to actually make cables to make the cable railing look like a cable railing, because when you render it like at a distance, you won't really be able to tell whether those are little rectangles or little circles. And with most computer programs, rectangles are almost always easier to work with than circles and circular geometry like that. Just gets really funny, but especially in SketchUp. SketchUp doesn't love circles. Not a huge fan. All right, and then I can just transform this. I'm actually gonna select all those again and move them just outside the building so that when I transform it, I can grab this point, middle point here. And see again, because those are all groups and it's transforming nice and clean and easy. And there we go. Got our decking. Okay, I don't need to spend too much time on these sides. Right, because it's townhome. So we're just going to render it from the front. But I am going to show some siding. Just regular siding. I'll do that. Darker gray too. The lap exposure I'm going to do slightly less. I'm going to show a trim piece on the top of that column there too. We'll show a little offset for wood decking. I'll come back in and do that in a sec. Then I'm going to show a trim piece on the corner here for a corner board. Nope. And then I'm also going to show window trim on these. There we go. Okay. And then because that's a group. Oh, whoops. I know what I did wrong. This group has multiple things in it. Typically I show window trim on most windows. It actually kind of helps the finish quality of them too. Because it gives you an area to transition your siding before the window. It can help you at times seal the window. Okay. All right. Let's load some. What am I trying to say here? Patterns? Is that the word I was looking for? The word that took me so long to figure out? Patterns. So I'm going to do this. Oh, yes. Dig it. Realistically, no builder would ever be so cool as to put awesome siding material on a townhome. But we can dream, can't we? Okay, and then the other selection I imported was brick. So, guess what color this brick's gonna be? Did you guess black? Were you thinking black? Because you were right. You're so smart. Proud of you. Oh, a window up there. And then let's bring that back to the face. I'll probably show some window trim in this inset area as well. And it would just look like a little bit more classy finished out. I'm just selecting faces and moving too, if you're wondering, if you're trying to learn SketchUp. With these groups, once you go into the edit the group, yeah, it's just really easy to select the appropriate number of faces and move it around. Oh. Too easy. Okay. Then we need a front door. Where's the front door icon? There we go. Okay, and then let's just... What color should that be? What the heck? Why are those little faces? Select them all, change them all. Okay, now for some roofing. And we are almost ready to take this to a client. I would take that a few shades darker, just kind of match our structure here. Okay, now we can make that a group. And then copy these, 26 feet, 52 feet. Now I gotta do more math. Oh, these were 28 feet wide, weren't they? Football math. 3 wide row townhome. What do you think? How much time we got left? We got 6 minutes. Dang, that's so much time. You want to see a rendering? Oh, those are all groups, so that's gonna be weird. Okay, I'm gonna copy that group over. Then I'm gonna explode all these. And they're all gonna merge and it's gonna be a mess. Oh, called it. Okay, but it'll be easier for us to show driveway and stuff. Okay, So real quick, speed render. Sidewalk coming across there. Oh, that line is not coplanar. It's always so finicky with you. The lines have to be in plane and all that crap. Weird. All right, concrete. Let's import some concrete. That's such a dark concrete color. Oh, that lighter. Concrete, and then let's just do our big vegetation. I'm not even going to show like landscape beds or anything. Grass there. Edit. Move that guy. Okay. Now let's get some components in there. I do all my rendering through Enscape or Enscape. I still to this day don't know how to pronounce it. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Show some dune grass. I actually live by the Indiana Dunes. So this is very at home for me. Dune grass and then just a bunch of trees. I like just showing a bunch of trees because it hides the horizon line. I don't know. I've noticed the tree's size though, and this is really underwhelming. And in reality, my house at my current home that I live in is, 25 to 30 feet tall. And there are trees in my backyard that are double the size. Like literally double. And they're nothing crazy. They're just like oaks and stuff. But all these top out at like 20 feet. That's probably close to enough. All right, let's fire it up. 2 minutes for the render of your life. That's a joke for anybody who doesn't know. And a coffee break. Hey, hey. We got a rendering. What do you think? Not bad. Or I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Would you do something completely different? Am I an idiot? Yeah. Post away. The floor is yours, YouTube. All right. Peace out. That's it for today. Town home plan in an hour. You got it. Bingo bango. Have an awesome day. See you next time. See you Tuesday for more floor plans. Bye. Gotta hit the right button.